First, the USDA's Justice for All non-discriminatory statement, which simply states that all persons must be treated equally without regard to their race, color, national origin, sex, religious creed, disability, age, political beliefs, or reprisal or retaliation for prior civil rights activity, and that our institution provides an inclusive space for all. For more information on the And Justice for All statement, please visit the USDA's website.
This video will discuss portion sizes of the 5 main food groups. As you can see here, based on this MyPlate poster, the 5 main food groups are fruits, vegetables, grains, protein, and dairy. So how much of each food group should we be getting in one day? It's important to note that the information in this video is based on a 2,000 calorie per day diet recommendation. Based on your height, weight, activity level, and more, this diet recommendation may vary. For fruits, it's recommended to have 2 cups or servings per day. 1 serving of fruit can be 1 banana, half a cup of 100% fruit juice, or half a cup of raisins or dried fruit. Make sure your juice or dried fruit have no added sugars. For vegetables, it's recommended to have 3 cups or servings per day. 1 serving of vegetable can be 2 cups leafy greens like spinach or kale, 1 medium-sized starchy vegetable like potato, or 1 cup raw or 1/2 cooked vegetable like cabbage. For protein, it's recommended to have 5.5 ounces per day. 1 serving of protein can look like 1 tablespoon peanut butter, half a cup cooked beans, or 1 ounce cooked poultry, meat, or fish. Aim for lean proteins or proteins with less fat. For grains, it's recommended to have 6 ounces per day. 1 serving of grains can look like half a cup of rice or pasta, 1 8-inch tortilla, or 3 cups of popcorn. Aim to have whole grain foods whenever you can. For example, go for a whole grain wheat tortilla instead of a plain flour tortilla. For dairy, it's recommended to have 3 cups or servings per day. 1 serving of dairy can look like 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of yogurt, or 1/3 cup shredded cheese. Aim to have low-fat milks and cheeses and low-sugar yogurt options. In this video, we're going to discuss how to estimate or guess portion sizes using your hands. So let's learn how to estimate portion sizes of grains, fruits and vegetables, proteins, fats, and nuts and snacks using our hands. When it comes to grains, like cereal, rice, and pasta, and starches, like potatoes, corn, and yams, the estimated portion size is about the size of your fist. When it comes to fruits, like apple, pear, peaches, and vegetables, like broccoli, cabbage, and green beans, the estimated portion size is also about the size of your fist. When it comes to protein, like meat, fish, and poultry, the estimated portion size is about the size and thickness of your palm. You can also compare it to the size and thickness of a deck of cards. When it comes to fats, like olive oil, dressings, nut butter, and mayonnaise, the estimated portion size is about the size of the tip of your thumb, so much smaller than the portion size of grains, starches, fruits, vegetables, and protein. When it comes to the portion sizes of nuts and snack foods like almonds, peanuts, pretzels, and chips, the portion size is about the size of your cupped hand. This video is part 3 of our portion sizes series, and we'll be talking about ways we determine our portion sizes. When talking about portion sizes, it's important to include all food groups. Focus on diversity and variety when it comes to your diet. You want a balanced and wholesome diet that gives you important nutrients from all food groups. So let's start talking about ways we determine our portion sizes. Our favorite and frequent meals can determine our portion sizes. When we're dishing out some of our favorite food, we might serve ourselves a little bit more of it because it's our favorite, or maybe we'll have a second plate even if we're not that hungry. It's important to keep this in mind and stop eating when we're satisfied. Types of meals, whether they're snacks or full-size meals, are also important in helping determine portion sizes. Snacks can be as big as a meal if we let them. If we grab a snack food and eat the full package, we're probably eating more than one serving. It's always important to look at the nutrition facts label of snack foods and other packaged foods. Eating out versus dining in. We have more control of our portion sizes when we eat at home compared to when we eat out. Lots of times our portion sizes when we go out to eat becomes much larger than what we need. The amount of time available also determines your portion size. You might be on a time crunch to get out of the door in the morning, or maybe you only have 20 minutes for lunch at work. When we feel there isn't enough time to get in a meal, we may eat less than what our body needs. Similarly, if we feel we have too much free time, we may eat bigger, stretched out portions out of boredom. Dish size also helps determine portion size. Our portion sizes might simply be the size of our plate, so filling up a 10-inch plate is not the same as filling up a 15-inch plate. Try using smaller plates if you are looking to watch your portion sizes. Budget is another important factor that determines our portion sizes. If we have a limited budget for food, we may have smaller portions to stretch out what we have. Food is often a central part of many holidays, so portion sizes may be the last thing we think about while celebrating. And indulging once in a while is okay. It's important to stay on track with your diet as much as you can to ensure good health. So why is it important to know the ways in which our portion sizes are determined and address them if they are an issue, whether we're eating too much or too little? Keeping an eye on our portion sizes for specific foods is especially important for health conditions like diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and others. Sticking to healthy portion sizes can also help us maintain a healthy weight. Determining portion sizes helps us stay within a food budget. If we know how much money we spend on food each week, we can choose those foods based on the product having enough portion sizes. For example, if a box of cereal has a serving size of a half a cup and there are 13 servings in one box, that means we can have one serving of cereal or breakfast every day for about 2 weeks. Watching our portion sizes helps us eat a balanced diet. One portion of something may not be enough to fill us up at a meal, which is normal in most cases. Instead of reaching for a second or larger portion of one item, we can balance it by having a portion of something else to go with it. Remember to make sure all the foods you're getting are from 5 food groups. In this video, we're going to use the information we learned in part 2 of portion sizes, Eat with Your Hands, to guess the portion sizes of certain foods. Remember to include all food groups in your diet. Having a lot of options and diversity is going to help with portion sizes as well. So let's play a game. Guess the portion size using your hands and what you learned from part 2 of this series of the food presented. Here we have blueberries. Can you guess the portion size using your hands? If you went ahead and guessed about the size of your fist, you're right. The portion size of most fruits and vegetables will be about the size of your fist. Here we have mixed nuts. Can you guess the portion size of mixed nuts using your hands? If you went ahead and guessed about the size of your cupped hand, you're right. Most snack foods, like chips, pretzels, and nuts, will have the portion size that's about the size of a cupped hand. What about the portion size for butter, say for example on your popcorn? If you went ahead and guessed about the size of the tip of your finger, or around 1 teaspoon, you're right. Butter is a fat, and most fats should be limited in your diet, so the quantities will be smaller. How about the portion size of whole grain pasta? If you went ahead and guessed about the size of your fist, you're right. Most grain foods like pasta, rice, and cereal will have the portion size that's about the size of your fist. How about grilled chicken breasts? What would you guess the portion size is using your hands? If you went ahead and guessed about the size and thickness of your palm, you're right. Most protein foods will be about this size. Remember why portion sizes are so important. It helps us with certain health conditions like diabetes, heart disease. It helps us stay within a food budget,
and it helps us towards eating a balanced and wholesome diet.
Remember, the information in this video can help you keep on track when it comes to portion sizes all year round. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about portion sizes, including recipes. Be sure to like, comment, and stay tuned for more.